Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel, and in this video I'm going to be braiding my hair into 3 Pinterest hairstyles, or Pinterest. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I'm going to be wearing 3 styles, and these are rubber band hairstyles. So essentially what has happened is these days I've developed a sudden love for rubber band hairstyles, and I just can't get enough of them. And I love to wear brightly colored rubber bands because I think they're very cute. And after watching the video, I hope you can be able to tell me your thoughts, concerns, and opinions regarding how I'm going to be braiding my hair. Also, if I'm open to ideas or suggestions, you can tell me what other hairstyle I should try out, or a hairstyle that you think would be cute for me to try out. And yeah, without further ado, let's just start right off with the video. So, as I already told you initially, this is the first hairstyle that I'm going to be trying out, and what I did was I parted my hair into 2 rows at the front of my head, and then I'm going to be now parting it into 4 columns. After parting my hair, what I simply do is spray it with water because I don't want to be working on hair that is dry. When I work on my hair when it's dry, it's more susceptible to breakage. Also, I do not want to comb too much of my hair because clearly it's not very strong. It's a little bit brittle at the front, so yeah, I simply finger detangle my hair, and then after finger detangling, I start right off by braiding the bottom part of my head. So I braid it 3 times. After braiding 3 times, I combine two sections of hair and then twist it until I reach the middle part of my head. So the reason as to why I first braid my hair before putting the rubber bands is because the first time that I tried putting rubber bands before braiding my hair, oh my god, it was a mess. I lost a lot of hair, a lot more hair than I'm ever willing to sacrifice ever again. And not only did I lose a lot of hair because of breakage, also the rubber bands made my scalp pain because of too much tension, because I was wrapping the rubber bands around each strand of hair about 10 times or even more. At a certain point I stopped counting, and it did not look good at all. So yeah, I'll first braid my hair before I put rubber bands of any sort. And yeah, that was an experience I did not want to go through again. I learned my lesson good and well. My hair was literally just when I was taking out the rubber bands were just snapping onto my skin. The hair was just breaking off, and it was too tight. It was painful. I did not like the way it looked. I just didn't know how to do it properly. So what I do now is I start off by braiding my hair, then thereafter I just put the rubber bands as a kid style. So these days, when it comes to these rubber band hairstyles, what I do is I wrap the rubber band around my hair about 4 to 6 times, depending on the size of the hair or the section of hair that I've held. So when it comes to bigger sections like the one that I'm holding right now, I'll wrap the rubber band around my hair about 4 times because then it will be easier to take out. If I wrap it too tightly around my hair, then I'm going to have trouble taking it out, and personally I don't want to cut my rubber bands, because when it comes to these rubber band hairstyles, if you can't take the rubber band out gently out of your hair, it's either going to snap on your fingers or you're going to have to cut the rubber bands. And I'm of the view that why should I have to keep on buying rubber bands all the time, and yet I can just reuse the ones that I already have? Not only are you putting a financial constraint on yourself, not that it would be much, but it would be unnecessary. You're also, I don't know, just wasting your time. So yeah, I just prefer to be able to reuse my rubber bands. So what I do, as you've already seen, is I wrap the rubber band and then I twist the 2 sections of hair together till the end. Thereafter, I just tuck it up into the rest of my hair. So now that I'm done braiding the front part of my hair, what I'm going to be doing is taking out the hair tie that I'd used for tying the back part of my hair, because I'm not going to be braiding it in any way, shape or form. I'm just going to leave it just the way that it is. And I don't like combing out the back part of my hair simply because my hair is hard to manage. There is no other reason. So I like to leave my hair not very neat, but then not messy at the same time. So it's still very detangled. However, it's in the sections that I had braided it in. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but yeah. And after like tying the back part of my hair into a ponytail, I wrap it around itself in like a donut form, and then I use a hair tie for keeping that hair together. And then after wrapping my hair in a ponytail using a puff holder, what I'm going to do is grab the sections of my hair that I've finished to braid at the front and simply tuck them into the rest of the hair. And yeah, with the front part of my hair, the what people call the baby hairs, what I do is I just add water to it, comb it using a brush, and then I also add Eco Styler gel, because that's the gel that I prefer to use. First of all, I love Eco Styler gel because it's water based, so it's very easy to wash out. Even just sweat is enough to like lift it off the hair, and I've read it does not have alcohol in it, so I love to use it. So yeah, this is the hairstyle, and I don't know what you think of it. I think it came out looking pretty decent. It came out looking really nice. And yeah, after putting the water, I tied my hair using a cloth to like keep it down, and then that is it. So now moving on to the second hairstyle. Always I'll start by spraying my hair with water, because water helps me manage my hair. When my hair is dry or without any liquid in it, it's like so hard to manage. And because my hair is already moisturized, I already used the leave-in conditioner. I used the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner. I don't know its name properly. I've actually never grasped its name, but yeah, my hair is already moisturized with the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner. Also, I put in grease into my hair, and it's obviously clean because I washed it. I don't have to add in anything else apart from water, of course, to make it more manageable. So yeah, I'll spray water into my hair and then pat it into this single section, because this is the simple hairstyle that I'm going to be wearing. And for lack of a better word, the rubber bands that I'm going to be wearing are colored dirty white. I don't know how else to call them. It's not cream per se, and then it's also not white, but it's like white that is dirty, that's been, yeah. So that's the color of rubber bands that I'm going to be wearing. And what I'm going to do is, after patting my hair, braid it into 5 smaller sections, and I'm going to be braiding my hair diagonally. So what I do is, of course, I start off by braiding 3 times at the base of my scalp, and then after that I will braid the hair, of course, into twists until I reach the middle part, because I don't want to complete it. I don't complete the twist up until the end of my hair, because it will not look as neat. I need to blend it in with the next twist or to the next braid of hair. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, because I feel like I'm rambling, but yeah. So what I did was braid my hair into 5 sections, and thereafter I started wrapping the rubber bands around each section of hair to make one straight line. And do you know, a small fun fact that I want to make is, this is about the 4th time or the 3rd time that I'm braiding this hairstyle, because every time I would record myself braiding this hairstyle, for whatever reason, I would lose the content, I would lose the videos that I'd recorded, and it's been so frustrating. But the funny thing is, literally now I have like muscle memory. When it comes to this hairstyle, I can literally wake up out of my sleep and braid this hairstyle like without thinking and whatnot, because I've had so much practice with it. But yeah, so yep, this is the hairstyle. And then after, when I'm done combining the twists or the sections that I'd initially braided in, I just twist my hair till the very end, add the final rubber band, and then take out the hair ties from the sections of hair that I had parted prior. And I don't need to add water this time around when I'm going to be tying my hair into one ponytail at the back of my head. So yeah, I just add the hair as it is, and it's very easy. And because my hair is of a fairly medium length, I don't have to struggle so much with Eco Styler gel or any type of gel like to make sure my hair holds. It's medium length, and yeah, it's stiff enough to like hold itself together. So I just tie it together and then hold the puff. is a smaller section of hair that you see hanging on this side, the smaller one. What I'm going to do is bobby pin it, because for whatever reason it was too short to be added onto the other parts, that section of hair that I'm tying into a ponytail. So I literally just got a few bobby pins. I got about 2 bobby pins, and then I pinned it to the back of my hair, and it actually came out looking really, really nice. Now that I'm done tying my hair into a ponytail, I just wrap it around itself, because I don't want people to see that my hair is disorganized, because I'm not going to be coming out this hair. No, it's just too painful, and having to go back and then detangle the hair again is just a pain. So yeah, just tie it into a ponytail, wrap it around itself, and move on with my life. And then yeah, do you know what's so funny? This hairstyle, the first about 2 or 3 times that I braided it in, it came out looking a lot nicer or a lot neater, probably because I was following what exactly the girl in the Pinterest photograph had done. But for some reason it did not come out as nicely as it did the previous times. It was, yeah, I was a little bit disappointed. I actually made a short video about it, and if I get it I'll be able to post it. But this is the hairstyle number 2. So moving on to my third and final hairstyle. So basically, as you always know, I always start by spraying my hair with water to make it more manageable and to avoid breakage. After that, I parted my hair into 2 sections at the front of my head, and yeah, those are the only sections that I parted out. The rest of my hair I tied it into a very cute ponytail. With these 2 sections of hair, what I did was, first I started off by braiding my hair into a 3-strand braid. When I reached the middle, or like maybe a quarter way through the braid, I combined the hair into 2 sections, and then I twisted all the way. The only reason why I like to twist my hair like from a quarter way till the very end is because whenever I 3-strand braid my hair till the very end, or till the bottom of my hair strands, I face like a lot of trouble when I'm unbraiding it. My hair breaks a lot, so yeah, I just prefer to braid it a quarter way using a 3-strand braid, and then twist it all the way to the end. And I simply did that for both sections that I had parted out. Thereafter, I tied 4 sets of rubber bands on each strand of hair that I braided out. That was the very cute hairstyle that I went with to church. Whenever I go to church, I like to be very simple, and this style was just it for Sunday service. This style was really versatile because I was able to wear it one of 2 ways. The first one was just leaving it hanging, but then also I could just wrap it around my ponytail. And that is actually why I love certain hairstyles more than others. Like, I love very much hairstyles that you can wear in more ways than one, because then you don't have to look the same all the time. And for this hairstyle, I was actually able to wear it for about 3 more days before I had to take it out, and then I changed the style. And the other styles that I'm going to be trying, I'm going to be, of course, recording them, and then I'll post the video, so stay tuned for my next video. And yeah, as you've seen, we've come to the end of the video. This is the other second way that I was able to wear this style. Just tuck it into my ponytail and yeah, go to church just like that. So as you've come to the end, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.